Good afternoon. I have some questions for you. Have you ever practiced a sport? Do you like doing it? Sports are a very important activity all over the world. Each country has their favorite sport in there. For example, in Brazil, the most famous sport is soccer. In the United States, the most famous sport is American football. According to a sports show, the most famous sport all over the world is soccer. Sport are also an important part in the childhood of a lot of people. Most of them have already dreamed to be famous sportmen when they grow. I always liked to practice sports. I play soccer, tennis, basketball, volleyball, and also swim. And I researched a lot about this topic before doing this speech. So we can see that sports are very famous all over the world, and the most famous of all of them is soccer. But what a lot of people don't know is that sports can bring a lot of benefit to us. First, I would like to talk about the social benefit that sport can bring us. When you play in a team, you can know a lot of people, make a lot of friends, and you can take this friend for the rest of your lives. You can also make friends from other cultures and know and learn more about them. And you spend a long time of your life with them. You can construct a family together. So, other benefits that sports can bring us is improvement of self-confidence and improvement of focus. We can use this improvement of focus on future goals too. As a conclusion, we can see that sports bring a lot of social benefits to us, such as making friends, learning other cultures. We can also improve our self-confidence and our focus. Next, I would like to talk about some physical benefits that sports can bring us. The first of them is weight maintenance. When you practice sport, you can maintain your weight and avoid obesity. Another benefit is reduce cholesterol. You can decrease your LDL levels and increase your HDL levels. Sports can also help to warn off some osteoporosis and build strong and dense bones. Do you think that's all? No, it isn't. Because sports can bring a lot of more benefits to us, such as endurance and strength of our muscles, building strong and big muscles. They can also improve our cardiovascular health. They can avoid some heart disease, some strokes and diabetes. He can reduce our blood pressure and avoid hypertension. He can also improve our transport and use of oxygen in our lungs and blood. It can also decrease the risk of colon cancer in as much as 300% according to British Parliament Office of Science and Technology. And it can also improve our joint flexibility, helping us to avoid injuries. And I also want to say that sports are very recommended for the ones who wants to stay healthy and maintain their weight. These sports are strongly recommended for the kind of people. So we can see that beyond social benefits, sports can bring us a lot of physical benefits too. Further, I would like to talk about some mental benefits that sports can bring us. A lot of people don't know that, but sports are strongly related to our mental health. Yes, it is. When practicing sport, we can decrease our depression and anxiety. Because that happens because sports helps you kick up endorphin levels that produce feelings of happiness and euphoria. That's the reason why doctors recommend doing exercises before medications when you have some depression or anxiety. Another benefit that sports can bring us is stress relief. Because nobody wants to be stressed, and sports strongly recommended for the ones who are usual stress. Sports also can bring us better sleep. When you have bad nights of sleep, it's strongly recommended to practice the sport, join exercise, and you can prevent insomnia when you practice exercise. But it's not recommended to do a sport in the time of bed, in the bedtime. That's not recommended. But practicing sports can help a lot when you are having bad nights. Sports can also influence people to not smoke and not drink. This is great. They can also improve our brain boost, improving our memory and learning. So we can see that sports can bring a lot of mental health to us. After that, I want to say that sports are very important to us because of all these arguments that I've already showed you. Beyond having fun, we can win. We can have social, mental, and physical benefits when practicing sports. I want also to say some nice curiosities for you. That U.S. take the 46th place on nations that are most inactive in the world. Another important curiosity is that the most fitness activity in US that is practiced is walking. Yes, this is nice. And I strongly recommend you to try a sport. I'm sure you will find one that you will have fun and you will want benefits with them. I'm sure you will. So try to find one. Try a lot of sports. See what you like most. And a lot of another important, very important benefits of sports is that they can prolong our life. Yes, sports can help to prolong our life. According to World Health Organization, insufficient physical activity increases the risk of death by 20 to 30%. So, we can conclude that sports are essential to us, and I strongly recommend you to try.